town, we've got the privilege of witnessing the latest chapter being written in the Big 12 Big East battle. Welcome inside, everybody. Pete Souza alongside Brendan Manzer. Partner, these two teams tonight, they like to play fast.
Yeah, both want to play with tremendous pace, really push it. So watch tonight for defensive.
Musketeers win the tap. Davion McKnight takes it across the timeline. That's where he is met by Bashan Alette, filling in for Reynolds tonight. Strong to the 10, absorbs some contact. No problem for Dalen Swain.
Yeah, Swain in his second year really coming into his own. Nice versatility out there at that 3-4 spot for Xavier.
Trey White controls, top of the key. Rotation goes to Collins, who goes hard at the basket, gets his own rebound, back up and in off the glass. Real good shape this year, ready to rock and roll, prime for a breakout season. He controls in the midcourt. Shot clock at 5. White fadeaway, making it look easy as time expires.
Yeah, tough shot right there because a very good defensive possession.
Onwell, strong to the hole. Collins. He'll head to the free throw line.
And Sweet 16. Last year was tougher, but you add some scoring with a guy like Ryan Conwell, and they're still developing and
shooting 2 of 6 from the floor, and Xavier shooting 1 of 5. Ugly start. Oh, and just as we say that, knocking it down, Wenzel.
Well, almost 3/4 of Wenzel's shots come from long range. And you see why he would take the three-pointer like he does. Shoots it great.
Fremantle spins to 2. Uday controls and drops it off for Collins. Shot clock at 10. Jace Posey pumps it into the corner. Collins floats it for Uday, runs into a wall in McConnell. Check that, bangs into Maddox.
But even in his third year, Pete, still relatively contest, but he's played 29 and 30 minutes each of the last 2 respectively, and so that is encouraging.
4 games as Hughley into the game, almost has traveled. In the face of Uday, rattles out, offensive rebound for the Musketeers. 3-try coming from Maddox, drills it.
Boy, that is great to see from Maddox right
there. Way. Guess who's feeling it? Maddox, heat check off the mark. Oh, Collins. Great job to fake out McKnight. Lays it up and in.
Well, one of the things, a bright spot for TCU.
Long 3 off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Wenzel. 4-point advantage for TCU coming up on 13 minutes. Make that a 7-point advantage for TCU. Trey White. Conwell controls. Working on White, faces a double team. That means Fremantle's open. Jump hook is good.
Yeah, great offensive possession right there. And that's the thing that you can do with Fremantle because of his.
Let's see how the TCU offense does with Collins on the bench. They have scored or assisted on, he has, on 11 of their 14 points. Looks like they're doing okay. 3 from Micah Robinson, the freshman.
Technical foul has been assessed against TCU.
100 recruit freshman turns to the bench right to Sean Miller. And when he turned around, Coach Miller is right there. Just a humbling, hopefully.
Hits 2 quick free throws. He is remained
working inside out once the momentum from knocking down these trays goes away.
Robinson goes right at the Musketeers.
Right there, right there. That is great to see from Robinson. After knocking down the tray and getting the tech, I mean, drives it, uses that college-ready body that he has as a freshman.
Fremantle on the other end. We go from excitement in the freshman to experience in the elder statesman.
And you look at the last couple of games, 16 turnovers against South Carolina State, 19 against Michigan and Fort Myers.
How about Wenzel? 2 for 2 from beyond the arc, 6 points for him. 9-point advantage for the Horned Frogs.
Well, Sean Miller won't like either one of those. That one, he was wide open in the half court. The first one was off a screen on an underneath out of bounds play. Miller specifically told his ball club he was most concerned about Wenzel going off on the three-point line here tonight.
Conwell.
And Collins has made one, but you'd rather him take perimeter jumpers versus get to the cup off the drop.
Look at that offensive rebound and put back by David Punch.
And that's why Jamie Dix hasn't gotten a good three-point look in quite a while. They've adjusted there, been much, much better. So the defense has improved, but you got to have better purpose on the offensive end.
Alette. Wow. Circus shot.
Then it comes in bunches.
That last bucket for Alette, there was no, yes from Jamie Dixon. Conwell trying to get on track to southpaw. Fremantle follows the miss with a layup of his own. His Punch. Extra opportunity for TCU, comes up snake eyes. Conwell weaves his way through traffic to the 10, rinse, repeat.
But they wanted him to have more action and putbacks offensively. That's 2 in a row.
Alette dribbles with the left hand, top of the key. Collins trying to make some magic happen, and does. Voila!
Yeah, tough shot right there.
And by the way, that's a kid who just turned 18 in September. Talking about David Punch.
You want him anytime he gets any space for him to let it fly. And you continue to get stops. You get right back into it.
Maddox gets tied up. Here come the Horned Frogs. Trying to extend the lead to 10, maybe 11. Can Robinson do it? Yes, he can. The freshman, Cash Money.
Well, you could see when he
controls. 11-point advantage for TCU. The stretch can hit from there, and John Hughley does. The transfer coming over from Oklahoma, down from 3.
Post-wise is with Fremantle. That's what allowed Hughley to be open right there on the perimeter. You're right. He can shoot. He has really good hands and a soft touch.
Robinson is fouled.
Well, he looks great. And Sean Miller brought Silly fully into the basketball part of it. Sean Miller says it's going to take him some time, and we think he's going to continue to get better and better. Hey, when you talk about the bench for Xavier, getting better, you're talking about Maddox and Hughley, and those guys, they need them.
Needed that too. 3 points. Micah Robinson, not lacking confidence, that's for sure. Collins bangs away. Floater's no good. Another offensive board for the Horned Frogs. Here's the lob. Uday throws it down.
Talked about their woes rebounding the ball. And if you followed Jamie Dixon's career at all at Pitt and here at TCU, they're usually tremendous on the offensive glass.
Oh, Conwell keeps it going. Second straight 3. He's come alive.
They have a chance right here for a stop and another possession. And despite all that's gone on, there'd be a lot of silver lining for Sean Miller to talk about at halftime.
Collins slices and dices, and right in the face of Conwell, lays it up good. And has something to say to him headed up the court. Look at these two tangoing. Conwell, Collins. Conwell really wants it. Takes the shot. Too strong. White with the rebound, and that'll do it.
Defensive board play, you can't push. And so, sure, that was addressed at halftime. Turnovers, too. Xavier had 7 of those. You want to curtail those a little bit better on the road here in the second half.
Second half underway. Conwell controls. Swain into the, oh wow, off the glass and in.
That's really nice.
Controls, fires it underneath. White now in the mid corner. Jump hook with the left hand, too short. McKnight, Pistons always pumping off the glass and in.
And a great start for the Musketeers. You get 2 offensive possessions where you get downhill, and you got to stop here on the last defensive possession.
Collins using his body to create space and finishes in the paint. Away. White in the open floor. Just him and Conwell. Conwell wins that battle. Fremantle another board. Wow, does Conwell want it? Bloodthirsty here.
Through interior post touches. Great start.
And if you're...
Well, you have to run him off the line. I mean, he's an elite shooter. He hit 109 threes a year ago at Indiana State.
The lob!
Wow. Crazy as he had, Pete, 39 field goal makes a year ago. 25 of those were dunks. Fairly high percentage looks.
Oh, and he's feeling it, maybe forcing it. Who cares, right? If you're a Horned Frogs fan, it goes down.
And you'd like to see more of that out of him. His ability to catch inside and go over that right or left shoulder.
Fremantle finishes on the other end. Back and forth we go, duking it out.
When there's a little, and then as you mentioned, I mean, he's had a little bit of scoring success this year, but that's a bonus to me when they get that from him.
They have double figures in 2 of the last 3 games for Hunter, as we,
for the most part, understand what's important within a game. Just today, Sean Miller, you know, this TCU. A couple of guards that are excellent ball coaches.
Oh, up and under, a beautiful rebound. Scoring drought right now for TCU, coming up on 3 minutes. 3 straight turnovers for the Horned Frogs. See if they can snap the skid. Collins makes it look easy.
I tell you what, when TCU has gotten any kind of, Uday was tired because he is wide open on the post up, and he didn't even show his hands. He didn't even get his hands up.
Hunter, jumper, rattles home. That ends a 2-minute and 45-second scoring drought.
And I just love a couple years younger than you. Great pass.
McKnight, there you go. Gets the contact and finishes. First lead for Xavier.
In the paint. Much different ball club here the second half.
McKnight trying to finish off the point advantage. Again, the first time since they've led since it was 2-0. Coming up on 12 minutes here left in the ball game. Alec, another lob, another finish for Uday. Banging. Tied at 47. McKnight hears it from the crowd. Trey White finishes. He'll have a shot at a 3-point play to give the Horned Frogs the lead.
Attack the paint on the offensive end. Simple game, Pete. Simple game, brother. It's not hard.
Let's see if Alec can make it look easy. Uday tried to come down with it this time. Looks like.
And they always set great screens. Always.
2 left in the ball game. 7-0 run. Maddox to Fremantle. Spinning his way to 2 more. Big Frosty. Fremantle staring into the eyes of Uday, drops it off for Conwell. Conwell puts it in drive and dishes to the corner. Up and under, nice looking take by Swain.
Hey, I'll say it again, I love it. Also help kicks, and you get an easy one because you force the help.
Collins into the teeth of the defense. Gets it to Jace Posey. Posey, tightly wound spin move off the window. McKnight, spin cycle of his own. Back and forth we go. The rebound near half court. Musketeers shooting 56% in the second half. Fremantle, big reason why, cash money.
Effect for his teammates. Just once in a while, knock one down.
Long rebound off the Conwell miss. Here's Maddox raising from the corner, sticking a tray.
When Maddox takes good threes, he's a pretty good marksman. 40% a year ago at Toledo. As long as he doesn't get in a situation where he forces it.
7-0 Xavier run. Maddox steps in front of that one, picks it off and drops it off. Sean Miller told us himself they need guys like Maddox off the bench to produce.
Well, you know, I'm sure he came to Xavier to play at a higher level and contribute. He's not going to get off to possession for TCU out of the timeout.
Uday drops it off for Wenzel. He goes to the hole again, has shown his ability to do it from outside last two. Collins walks the tightrope.
I'm telling you, Pete, all that was ball movement side to side. You get the defense shifting, so that opens up the gaps for Collins to attack. And when they move it and it gets back to his hands, he is great at attacking that paint.
6-0 flurry for TCU, tied at 60. Maddox looking to change it. Splash! .432 left. Musketeers up 3. Alette crossing over, hangs, finishes. Just a little bit more. McKnight, like a surgeon, up and under, can't finish. Uday with the rebound. Horned Frogs run. Oh, nice job dropping it off for Wenzel. 3-ball bucket.
One possession game with 3:40 left. Intensity is definitely there, like a conference game.
It starts at the top, and we got two great head coaches in Jamie Dixon and Sean Miller duking it out. Conwell raises, buries a tray. Xavier's back on top. Uday has it poked away by Fremantle. Collects it and finds Alette. Trey White. Off the glass, he'll go to the free.
It's almost like a dance step for him. It's 1-2 pull-up. I mean, it's so.
One of the biggest transfers McKnight controls. It is Swain at the top of the key. TCU up 1. How do the Musketeers respond? Knocked out of. Conwell, quick double team for him. That means somebody's open. It's Fremantle. Can't hit from 3. Not no part of that. Conwell in the corner. Is draped by Uday and Collins. Miller signals for a timeout. Oh, wow, McKnight. Seemed like he had a clear path to the hoop and double clutched it. Misses the layup. No call. 2:21 left in the game. Conwell, great inbound play, and he takes full advantage and cashes in.
He does such a great job of getting himself in rhythm, and that was case in point right there. He had 2 Horned Frogs right in his lap.
Xavier surges ahead again off the 3. Conwell now has 17. Trey White, can he answer? No. Uday battles for the rebound, but coming in to steal it is Maddox.
Yeah, under 2, Pete. You're down 2 after a big 3 from Conwell. You have to get something in the paint first.
Right now it's about getting the ball to number 7. He's got 12 points in the second half. Fire to pass for Hunter. Misses the front end of the 1-and-1. White brings it down. Here comes TCU, trailing by 2 at home. 1:30 left on the clock. Frankie Collins has been the maestro all night long, takes it into the lane, loses the handle, but for good reason he was fouled. Fouls on Maddox, his 4th foul. Who do you like getting the ball here for TCU? That answers that question. Shocked actually to see Wenzel miss.
Institution right there for TCU. Now, it's obvious that ball's got to be in Conwell's hands right here, or Fremantle.
Locked at 69. Conwell gets it back, has it taken away. Horned Frogs grab it. Here's Ouellette, pirouettes and puts it in. Another turnover. Opportunity for Ouellette to put his team up by 4. Let's see how they respond. Ouellette makes both.
So all the instructions going to have to come over from that sideline from Sean Miller. Got to get downhill here.
Conwell working on Jace Posey. Raises. 3 tries wide left. Rebound. Coming down to Xavier. Is kicked into the back court. Here's McKnight. Chance for him to go to the 10. A lot of contact, no foul. Punch gets the block. Was that the knockout punch for TCU? Players like Collins and Ouellette having to do more, and they have been. Time is of the essence. 7-0 scoring run over the last minute for TCU. Make it 9-0. The punctuation mark by Ernest Uday. Swain buries the 3 as time expires. It's all academic now. Jamie Dixon gets the 4-point win, 76-72 at home.
Well, you said it to me. I mean, it's a great